Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Ow.
That sounded like it
hurt.
hurt. Yeah, that was.
My little throat muscle things got all.
I'm sorry, we don't have workman's comp on this channel. Nope. Oh, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday, hump day.
Humping day.
The day after the election. Did you see my name?
Yep, election rigger.
I thought that would be funny.
Yep, that was pretty good.
Some people would come on here and say, "That's just rude."
Yep. Let's see. We got Bumcrack Picker, and we got Nashana and Dahlia and Joanne. Good morning, everyone.
Howdy.
Hope everybody's doing good. I'm recuperating. Recuperating from the haul yesterday. I definitely outdid myself. Uh-oh. Okay. Click the button. There is fishing and picking. Make it a Trump day instead. Shake my head. America BS right now. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Just have to see what comes of that. I did not do a haul. I did it. I came home. I counted my items. I got 290 items, which comes out to be about 6 cents an item. And yeah, I did not. I just don't have the time to do a haul anymore.
Maggie.
Good morning.
Takes up way too much time.
So the reason I just got up and left for a second.
Yeah.
I hit my pants pocket on the arm of my chair, and it turned on the panic button on my pickup parked in front.
Right.
I didn't know.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good signal I got on my auto remote.
Yeah. It's running on auto, that's for sure.
So I had to get up and go out. Yes.
Click the button. Oh, there is Sally.
So, yeah. Every once in a while, I'll have something in my pocket with my keys, and I'll hit that little red button there, and it'll go, and you always try to panic and move fast when you do something stupid like that.
Good morning, Julie.
That's my story.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it. Good morning, Sally.
Nice.
So I got 290 items yesterday at the bag sale.
Awesome.
The basket, everything on the basket was probably about a foot higher than I stand. It was heaping, and then when I couldn't get any more on the cart, then I just started going to each rack and just taking it off and then bringing it over to my little area. So, yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of good stuff. So,
is that for Thread Up?
Yeah. Not probably about 95% of it's going to thread up. So I got my work cut out for me today and tomorrow to get that stuff boxed up and shipped out. Once everything's boxed up, I should have about 20 boxes in play.
Cool.
For thread up for them to process. So they'll be processing my stuff for quite some time. And that's okay because I can just get it out of here and I don't have to worry about it. It's gone. And yeah.
Hey, what brand is that shirt?
I don't even know. Why?
Because it kind of looks like the same design as that that house robe that I have from Miss Look.
It's not. I don't think it's Miss Look though.
No, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. It just looks like the same kind of design.
It's kind of it's cute. I like it because it's made. So this is a shirt which is it's kind of made like a crop top.
The crop, yeah.
But then it's got a another shirt underneath it that is longer.
Oh.
So you have the coverage, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I like the colors.
It's
Karen.
Bum crack.
So, yeah, I got all that. So once I got it all counted, because that's like, I try to do that the first time. And, like right away. And so it was 290 items. And that came out to 6 cents a piece.
Good God.
That's good.
So,
as long as you can get it for that price, I mean, I would be doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is there anybody fighting you for stuff?
There wasn't. I heard a couple of things, like a couple of people possibly saying, well, she shouldn't be able to take all that stuff, or, something. I don't know. I didn't care.
I mean, for it.
If you want it, if you want to be the first, if you want first dibs at it, then you need to get there, before I do.
Yeah.
But you got to be willing to, be there by. I think I was there at 7:03. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What time did they open?
8:30.
Wow.
Good grief. So you stood in line for all that time?
What I do is I sit in my car. This is my rule. Is I sit in my car and then until somebody else drives up and comes in the parking lot. And then once they come in the parking lot, then I'll go up and stand in line. And I try to beat them, before they can get out of their car and and yesterday it kind of bit me in the ass because I went up, was standing by the door, and then realized I didn't have my mask. So I was like, well, I hope they, nobody gets out. And so I, ran and got my mask real quick and ran back up. But I'm usually standing in line about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
Dolly, I have a question, Valerie.
So Dahlia says, Valerie, what's the largest box sizes I can use for thread up? I've sent 2 bags so far, but I can't print labels. You can use it. It can't be bigger than 60 inches with the 3 measurements. So I use a 16. I think it's a 16 by 16 by 16 or 16 by 16 by 17. It's the Walmart. I use the Walmart medium moving boxes.
Yeah.
And those do great. And I can usually
on the sides.
Huh?
They have handles.
Oh, mine don't.
Oh, they don't?
Huh. I mean, that's even better if they have handles, but yeah,
mine
don't have any handles on them. But that, and I think the ones that I get, I think they're $1.28 a box, and I can get usually about 50 items, depending on the items. Like if you have a big bulky coat, you're not gonna get as many in there. But yeah, that's what I use. So you're welcome.
Handles. Love handles.
Morning, Lori.
Good morning.
I didn't know if you were going to make it on.
I was beginning to wonder. I've been over here since 7:30 fighting with the internet, so I ended up having to go back over next door because I'm feeding off the modem over there and reset it again. So twice I had to reset it. So.
Oh my gosh.
And that's a newer modem. So I'm not even a year old yet. So
wow.
It's already starting. So.
That's right. And like Carol said, it can't weigh more than 30 pounds. So there's a 30-pound limit on your packages. I did find out that I can use my labels that I print out from Kansas. I can use those in California and North Carolina. So yeah, they said you can just put them on the box and ship them off. Take them to a FedEx and off they go because they're already prepaid and everything. So.
Mm-hmm.
Beth says, how can I add storage to my laptop?
External hard drive.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Just
basically
external hard drive.
Plug, right? You just plug it into your USB or something.
Yep, mine's USB. It's a 5 terabyte or 500 terabyte external hard drive.
There you go. Yeah, I think other than getting into your computer and doing all kinds of stuff there, she says I have that. Is it full?
Yeah, if you already went over that, you might want to
get another one. Get a 1,000 terabyte.
Yeah, you need something with a little more space.
They got 2,000 terabyte ones too.
Wow. But
computer is full. I would pull it off the computer and move it to a separate external. If you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's just pictures or something, you might be able to pull it off into a stick.
Yeah.
And
put off photos on a thumb drive or an SD card or something, because that slows down a computer faster than you can shake a stick. There's a bunch of videos. So I don't keep photos on this computer. I mean, after I take pictures, I put everything over on that hard drive, and I keep them for a year. And after a year, I delete them because I take pictures with like electronics that I use the UV pen, and certain video games I use the UV pen on. I make sure I have the series of photos from the original. When I take photos for the original listing, but I don't add that to the listing, but it's in that array. So
right.
Sequence. So, and then after a year's up, I delete them. So I figure after a year, I'm good. I'm golden.
Should be.
She says, "What do I been pulling, but still full?"
What do I pull?
Hmm.
Oh, I damn know.
I don't know.
It could be your video files. Yeah, you pull them out and see if there's any difference.
From Filmora, yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah, Kelly says put the photos in the cloud. That's an option, but
Yeah, if they're just pictures of something that you took on eBay, not your, private photos, I would say just put them on the cloud and then you wouldn't have to worry about storage.
yeah.
I don't put my photos in the cloud. I'd be afraid the cloud would bust and they storm all over the place when they're in.
Right. Right. Yep. Yeah.
And then it'd be raining cats and dogs.
Huh?
And then it'd be raining cats and dogs because your cloud busted.
Pictures
Yeah.
and videos.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I was up pretty late watching the election too.
I went to bed at like 9 o'clock, and then I'm like, I'm not staying up for this. I'll figure because they stopped counting in Pennsylvania or something. Nah, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. So they still haven't. It's still a toss up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'd say we'll probably know something by later today or tomorrow.
Maybe the end of the day.
Probably by today, yeah, I would think. But yeah,
We shall see.
yeah, I don't know. So, how's sales been? I know Julie had said that her sales have been crazy. Did she say 7 one day and 2 the next?
Yeah.
I know it's like that.
It's all over the map. It's like, what in the world?
You can have a really good day, and then a really crappy day.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the last night and this morning has been busy for me.
Oh, that's good.
So I sold a men's sweater for $59.
Oh, awesome.
So that was a great sale.
What was the
brand
brand?
was that?
Glen Shine is the brand. It was a cashmere sweater
Oh,
Nice.
that I got from where did I think I got that from the bag sale, actually. One of the previous ones.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah, that was
That's great.
a really good one. Cashmere always does really good. I always do really well with that.
I had only one sale go out on Monday, which was just awful, and then nothing on Tuesday. So now today I have 5, so it's picking up.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you just never know. Make sure you have a backup because you never know how. I mean, it's kind of like the election. You don't know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
It could go really good or it could go really bad.
Mhm.
Make sure you got a little bit of a cushion.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I just barely sold one pair of pants this morning, and I haven't had a sale in 2 days. But then over the weekend, I shipped out how many? Like 10 or something.
mhm. Yeah, Kelly says she shipped out 1 eBay and 2 Etsy sales this morning. So, I mean, things are just kind of crazy. I've got 3, 4 waiting for payment, and I don't know. It's just crazy.
I got 1 waiting for payment. Another one of those stupid accept the offer somebody sends you and they don't pay for it.
Right.
You
Right.
want to reach through the computer and just grab them around the neck.
Yeah. Yeah.
eBay needs to do something about that. It's getting to be monotonous every single time. So they need to make it an immediate. If you accept an offer from a buyer, they should make the buyer pay for it immediately, not just let it hang in limbo. Does that irritate? Especially when it's a higher dollar item. That irritates me more than anything. It's like you're taking it away from everybody else who was watching it, you know?
Right. Right.
So
you can always push that button that says that you want to be paid immediately.
I do have that. I have it on all my listings. Immediate payment, yeah. But it's null and void when it comes to offers.
Right. When you get an offer, it does, that doesn't count, which is wrong.
It is wrong.
You know, it shouldn't be like that. I don't know. It's just what I think. So I got a few going out today, so that's good. I didn't sleep really good last night. I kind of kept waking up and I'd lay back down and go back to sleep, and just real choppy, you know.
Yeah.
Real choppy sleeping.
Me too. I was up at 3:30 and I couldn't get back to sleep. I finally fell back to sleep about 5, and dogs woke me up at 5:30. I'm like, really, guys? Okay.
Kelly said yesterday we went and picked out our lot and our cabinets and carpet and upgrades and such for a house. So now I really need to get my stuff listed and sold. I hear you. I'm kind of stressing out a little bit about all the stuff that I have and all the work that I need to do, but just gotta do it. I want to try and get as much sold as I can, so I don't have to lug it on down to Texas or wherever I'm going. Morning, Liz. And this says, Sally, our sales are just almost identical. Liz says, I had two offers that went to unpaid cases, went on vacation, and of course they paid. Two late shipments. Yeah. I think I am going to put my store on vacation. I'm thinking Monday is what I'm kind of thinking. I don't know. Yeah, probably Monday. And that way, if I have any lingers, you know, hopefully I can get it all taken care of by Thursday when I leave. And I've done the thing where, you know, it was a non-payer and they still hadn't paid by the time that I left, and I just canceled them. And I got a ding for it, but it was better than having a late shipment and all that stuff. You just can't have anything hanging around. Oh, 2 miles. That's good. That was good. So
I have a return that was opened up October 19th, and the buyer was to have shipped shipped it back by November the 2nd, and they haven't, but it's still not been closed.
No, they have. They actually give the buyer 15 extra days to ship the item back. So whatever the date is on there, that's not accurate. Because they still give the buyer 15 more days.
15 more days?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's $100 that's just tied up in my.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
That's right, Liz. Yeah, you just do that. Just put, just cancel and put buyer requested. Because I mean, they're kind of requesting it because they're not paying for it, so it's kind of you kind of look at it like that in a weird kind of way, you know. And this just says they activated my managed payments today. What can possibly go wrong there? Keep a positive mind outlook about it. I mean, there's some things that I don't like about it, but are you going to be able to change it? No. So, you know, go with the flow, just like we always have. Everything will be fine. Valerie, I know those late payers when you're trying to get away on vacation and so on. Yeah, I hate that. Oh, I hate it. But, you know, it is what it is. That's why I just kind of try to prepare for it. Put it on vacation. All is well. You know, and I can get the flock out of here.
Yeah.
Lori almost spit out her coffee on that one. That was a good one. I am so ready. I'm so ready. So ready to see my daughter and my grandkids, and I'm just ready to be out of this town, out of Kansas. I'm ready to be done for a while. I need a break.
Me too.
I need a vacation.
Me too. But we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a lot
I'm
of
gonna
fun.
come back a wrinkly old lady tomorrow.
What are you
I'm
talking about?
I'm gonna be sitting in a hot tub all night. I'm probably gonna sleep in there.
Oh my gosh.
I know Sally. Yep.
That's what I want to do. I'm gonna just soak in a hot tub. My pump quit working on mine. I was like, dang it.
Oh my gosh. After all that work that you put in to get it all set up.
Yep, it's got an error.
Oh my gosh.
That's what's bad about having something like that, just a digital type thing, all those electronics in there. It's just, it happens. I fixed the first error. It was working fine. Now it's got an error that I can't find any fixes for. So,
oh my gosh,
great. So now I just took it down. I said I ain't fooling with this thing right now. If it didn't have water in it, the pump would have got thrown across the yard. But it was still had water in it. I couldn't do that. I'm so mad.
You might hurt yourself with doing that. So
I see this big green egg looking thing flying through the air. What the heck? I'm so mad.
oh my gosh.
Oh, Anissa got managed payments today.
Yeah.
Do what?
Anissa, she got managed payments today.
Not me. I'm still on the list. I'm gonna be on the list for another 10 years, I think.
Me too. I asked him last time I was on the phone with somebody or chat or something. I asked him, I said, does it say anything about when I'm going to be switched over? And they said, basically, it doesn't say anything on your account, but they haven't chosen the people that are getting in the next tier or whatever, that are going to be in the next tier. They haven't chosen those people yet. So.
It's
Fish and
annoying.
Pickin' has a question. He says, has anyone had periodontal? I went to my dentist 2 weeks ago for a cleaning, not my normal dentist. I felt like it was a sales pitch the whole time there. They said I need like $4,000 in treatments. What?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've had that too.
What?
Maybe scaling and
Mm-hmm.
stuff
Does
like
that
that.
sound normal for people who have had periodontal? I'm waiting on I'm on the waiting list to see my regular dentist. They tried to sell me on stuff I already had. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're probably trying to make it up in in added sales because because of COVID. I would imagine, that put a lot of businesses out of business or close to it. Hank said I had a root and a scale planning from my normal dentist because it was needed, but it wasn't like 4,000. I don't know. I don't know. I think you kind of just have to, you know, you have to measure whether you really need it or not. Maybe you need to call your dentist and talk to your dentist, your regular one.
That's like when I was crazy.
Yeah, I would definitely go back to your
Mm-hmm.
regular dentist and say, this dentist was trying to, get all kinds of sales off of me and
Mm-hmm.
talk me into all this stuff.
He'll say that's what you get for cheating on me with another dentist.
Yeah.
That's like after Christmas or whatever. I had to have that emergency tooth. I had an issue with my tooth right after Christmas, and I went in there, and she's trying to tell me about reconstructing and the bridge work. I said, "Pull it. I'd rather pay $200 than what you're telling me right now," because she gave me an itemized list that was probably about 10 pages of everything she wanted to do. I said, "Okay, no, just pull it." Get it out.
Yeah.
I don't need all that. I don't live in Hollywood. I don't need reconstruction.
Right.
I said, I'll get my dentures when I'm ready for them. I don't need that. I said,
Right.
Get it.
Exactly.
Right.
Kelly says the dentist would take one look at my mouth and go cha-ching.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She said, "Oh, you need extensive cleaning. You need this. You need that. You need that." I said, "No, you need to just pull it.
Get it out.
It hurts."
Make everything better. Mm-hmm.
I said, "Give me 4 antibiotics like they don't normally do, and pull it in 3 days. That's what I want. I don't need to look like Julia Roberts in a month. That's not how it's going to work."
Right. Absolutely. Todd, what have you been up to?
Nothing.
Come on. What have you been up to?
I've been butt dialing my pickup alarm. Let's see. No, I just listed a few things from the auction I went to Saturday and
Just a few.
Watched a bunch of the election stuff come in yesterday evening. And
Well,
cleaned an old nasty juicer.
Oh.
It's about a $50 juicer, but the bowl and the little cutting wheel and everything looked like it had dried orange juice on it.
Can't you throw that in the microwave, in the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Run it through a couple of loads, and that should take care of it, I would think.
I don't know. The abrasive cutting wheel is really has little teeth on it that chop up the stuff.
Yeah.
And there was crud under every one of the teeth, and there's probably 150 teeth on that one wheel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't know.
I think I would think you would be better off just putting it in the dishwasher and letting it go through a couple of. That should take care of a lot of it.
Yeah.
If not all of it, I would think.
I got 2 of those Jack LaLannes that a neighbor gave me, and I was going to sell them as a whole. I made more money parting them out, taking the motor off. And, yeah. I was like, So that's what I did. But I know what he's talking about because when you take it apart, you get all those little parts out there. You can see the pulp and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes the dishwasher just won't do it. You have to scrub it.
Yeah. I had the bartender's friend out. You ever use that powder?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Comet, only it's called bartender's friend.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm good enough now to sell it, but man, that took a long time. I thought, man, I'm working too hard for $50.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Patty says best way to clean the juicer teeth is with a stiff brush or a toothbrush.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I had that going too. So anyway, and then yesterday I got signed up for Medicare Part G and Part D.
Oh.
So
you are 100% covered?
Yeah, except for Part B has like $192 a year deductible.
Uh-huh.
And then my monthly payments for everything will be about $270 a month.
Yeah. Sally's trying to win some money there, it sounds like. Scratch, 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 scratch.
Scratch on.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What else did I do? I went and voted.
Me too.
I did a losing ticket and it won $10, so I got another one.
There you go.
I had to stand in line behind one person. It took about 10 seconds. And then I was in to vote.
Well, we were just in and out in no time.
We usually have on the ballot a whole bunch of those little local decision things like a hospital staff vote or a something about a school vote or something about roads or, but we didn't have hardly any of that this time. We had one school board position open that got voted on. That was about all on the ballot besides,
Yeah.
the stuff you knew about, president and senator and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't take long to vote.
Good. Yeah, there was a lot of people that voted early. Kelly said she voted early last week. I actually, to be truthful, I was not going to vote. And I know that sounds horrible, but and then my daughter, Tina, convinced me to go ahead and vote, so I did.
I did not vote.
I usually vote like every year, every election.
Mm-hmm.
And but this year it didn't happen. Brandon didn't get home until like 8 o'clock at night, and I just didn't get over there and do it.
Yeah.
I should have probably done the home ballot or whatever, but I didn't do that either. So.
Yep.
But usually, I used to work the polls, not the poll.
Yeah. Come on, Sally, be truthful now. Not what you told me.
I used to work the polls and, help people vote or whatever.
I bet you did help them.
What's your signature move there, Sally?
Right?
Everybody's got a signature poll move.
And I even got a pen. Like, they give you a pen to wear on your shirt. So, like, if you've worked the polling station or whatever, you can have your pen on your shirt or your 20 pens. There's I did that whenever I was
you wear a shirt while you're on the poll?
What?
You said you wear a shirt when you're on the poll? Okay.
Oh my God.
Let me keep my shirt on. I think if I was missing my shirt, they'd probably kick me out.
Yes. Carol says, "Where did you put the pin?" Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We're awful. We're awful. We know it.
One of those little "I voted" stickers to wear on your shirt after you vote.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one.
I think I'm wearing mine right now.
I actually didn't do it with anything. It's in my purse. I didn't put it on or anything. Just, no big deal. No big deal. So, Todd, you got a topic? Do you want to talk about anything?
I have a return. You want to talk returns?
Yep.
Oh, no, not a return. Well, I got one of those too. All right, return first. Let's see. The buyer bought some sewing machine cams and then sent me a message. These don't fit. And I got these pictures of stuff. I have no idea what it is. It looks like sewing machine parts, but I said, we'll just send them back, but they are what I claimed they were, so I told them they would have to pay. I would not refund the outgoing shipping.
Right.
And I haven't heard back from them, so I'm like, well, what do you do now? Just
wait.
Wait for them to ship it, I guess.
Wait for them to ship it.
And then that pair of boots.
Huh?
I started a lost mail search last week for a pair of boots. And I got a message from the USPS. We have closed the case. And the only thing they put in there, expect delays for COVID-19. And I was like, that didn't accomplish anything.
Right.
It's still lost.
Right.
I shipped it on the 19th of October. What is today? The 4th?
Yep.
It's been out in the wind for 16 days. So I called them and said, why did you close this case? It's not resolved.
Right.
So I opened another case.
Right.
I'm like, I'll be darned. I'm going to get some satisfaction over this. I can't believe my customer isn't just pissed. He probably is, but it's a brand new pair of big old work boots. I mean, how do you lose a big old box like that?
You'd be surprised.
They do.
Yeah.
But I've never, I've done lost mail searches before. The last one I did, the very next morning at 7 a.m., the postmaster of the receiving post office called me on my phone.
I remember saying that.
Yeah. hey, we found your package and it's moving now, and we're sorry for the delay. Da da da. I'm like, well, that was good, and it went ahead and got there, but not this time. So I opened another lost package search on the same thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but I did it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can really do. I mean, you know, you're doing your part because you want to find out where it's at. They need to do their part. They, you know, jumped the gun when they just deleted that, you know, or put completed on it when it hadn't been completed.
Yeah.
So now,
this is getting to be such an old order. It's on the third page of my sold items.
yeah.
I'm fixing to go to the fourth page. I
Yeah.
don't know. Y'all have stuff happen like that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've
But,
ever
you
had
know,
one.
Yeah, it's not just happening to you. I think,
Yeah.
you know, I think it happens to everybody. You just gotta kind of slough it off and, you know, try to take care of it. I mean, there's not a whole heck of a lot you can do with that.
No.
Just
Yeah.
put in another inquiry or send out another email, or, you know, don't stop until you get an answer.
Yeah. Geez,
Bug
it
the
hasn't
crap
had
out of
a
them.
scan on it since the 20th of October.
Wow.
Like, God.
Yeah.
I had one of those.
It hit the regional hub in Texas and then just disappeared. Go ahead, Maggie. Sorry.
That's right. I had one that the buyer just emailed me and said, I was wondering when this is going to ship out because it's not showing as having shipped yet. And I'm like, what? And here it was sent out on the 29th of October. And it shows, you know, how it says USPS is awaiting your item. And then it showed it being checked in at my post office. And then it showed it being checked in at another post office. And then the next listing was your item is awaiting shipment at the US. So it went back to the first status again. So the buyer looking at it, it looked like I had printed the label but had never taken it to the post office.
Right.
That's gotta be a glitch. You may
Yeah.
have to call eBay about that. That's just,
Well, I just popped in the number on the USPS website. I asked it to send me updates, and then by that night, it was moving. It sent me an update, and then eBay updated its site. It's just the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
That it showed it tracking, and then all of a sudden it reverted to the original stat. Unless when it got someplace, it was scanned in improperly.
yeah, let me show you what I did here. Share screen. Can you hit share screen?
I'm ready.
Or it's not doing
You
it.
got to hit it. You got to click the button first.
Wake up, Lori.
I'm trying.
Share screen.
Wake up, Lori. I think I got something to say to you.
Have you done it yet, Todd?
It was not letting me.
Let me look here. Hang on.
Look at him. Look at him.
Hang on.
Tapping his finger on the.
That ain't gonna do a darn thing.
Broken her mouse.
What?
You might have broken your mouse.
He's abusing his mouse.
Mouse. Let me try it again. Share screen.
Valerie.
How about from application? No. How about from Chrome tab?
Hi, Patty.
on the
Hey, Hippie Springs.
Oh, there we go.
Finally.
I think. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Not yet. You got to give it a minute.
Oh,
There we go.
See, look at this. October 19th, I made the label and took it to the post office.
Right.
And then it got scanned in here. And then it went to Coppell, which is really Fort Worth, the regional hub. And then it disappeared. So I started a research case on the 28th. And then the stupid USPS closed the case.
Right.
So
They didn't even find it. They just sent me a message saying COVID-19 something.
so basically they're saying we're not going to look for this. You're out of luck.
Yesterday, I started another one. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Wow.
Yeah. Just bug them until you get the answer that you need.
I guess it wasn't
You know?
insured, huh? You didn't insure it.
Well, it's got the priority mail $100 on it.
Oh, well then you should just file a insurance claim.
Well, I hate that because they're $115 boots plus the original shipping cost.
I would totally.
That's knocking about
I would-
$20 out of my value off if I only claim $100.
Yeah. I would keep trying to get an answer from them.
Yeah, and I keep messaging the buyer and showing him, look, I'm trying. Look.
Yeah. I would also. Can you call USPS and talk to them directly?
I think so.
Yeah.
You might do that and find out what the heck is going on.
On the first claim, there was when they closed it, they had a phone number to call, and I called them, and of course the lady that was supposed to handle it was out of the office, and the one that was there couldn't help me. So I was like, okay, I'll call back tomorrow. And then I called back the next day, and they didn't answer. They probably
did you put in another inquiry?
Yeah, I started a new search, so it's on its second search.
Yeah. Lori.
It hasn't moved yet.
I'm reading.
Okay. It looked like you were sleeping.
I'm gonna have to use that one.
I was like, wake up.
I'll just hold my phone in my hand and say,
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. I'm reading.
Every time I
table, I'm awake.
every time I start talking some, all of your faces go like zombie. It's like okay, I'll shut up now. So y'all can wake back up. I'll shut up.
We all need some coffee, I think.
I'm good unless you see me like this. That's the side I tend to fall to if I'm sleeping.
I haven't been this tired in a long time. I just did not sleep good last night. That, and then I didn't put my mask back on it after 3:30. I thought it was kind of so I could tell the difference.
Yep. Might have to go take a little nap with your mask.
Yep. I might do that. I don't have anything pressing I need to do. Well, I do. I got work to do, but I don't have to be anywhere.
Right.
And I'm kind of useless when I'm this tired.
Yeah. I know it. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't get your quality sleep.
Mm-hmm. I did buy one of those. I guess they're called ionizers. I don't know. You can hook your mask tube and stuff up to it. I bought this little device about this big, and you hook your tube up to it, and you put your mask down. And I bought a Loctite box because they send it with a Ziploc bag and anything like that. So I went and got a Loctite, put everything in there, turned it on. It's like brand new when it comes out of there.
Really?
Yeah, it smelled all good and real nice. It was like $20.
Wow.
Adapters for different
Yeah.
types of tubing, and it sterilizes it and stuff, and it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I had my doubts for that little bit of money because I'm thinking I can't afford one of those so cleans, then they want to put you on a payment plan. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
$1,500.
I got one of those So Cleans,
uh-huh,
and it uses some kind of ozone or something.
uh-huh.
It has a funky smell, and it made me sick. I was sick for days after
This
I used it. And
this
I
was
got
just
rid
a
of it.
little device about yay big, and I was like, it's not much bigger than my phone.
What's it called?
Wow.
I'll have to look. Let me see if it's on my purchase list. Hold on real quick. But I was shopping around on eBay, and I was looking for CPAP cleaners, and I come across that, and I thought, I think I'm going to try that. So let me look
But
on
that
here.
So
Yeah.
Clean made me sick. It literally made me sick.
I looked those up whenever they first came out, and they were like $1,500.
Yeah.
This is called a portable, rechargeable ozone generator, ozone sanitizer machine. It's just
Okay.
it's kind of like an off-brand, I guess. I don't think it actually has a brand. Let me look at the pictures. But it was $16.99 plus,
Hickory Springs wants the link.
It's worth a try.
Let's see. Yeah, there's no brand name. It says unbranded, but it works. I was impressed with it. When I only used it, I just hooked it up yesterday and let it clean all day, and I put it on. It's like, ooh, this is a nice impression clean,
Oh,
Right.
that's cool.
Works. Yeah.
I know, because sometimes I don't take my hose off and wash it through every day. I don't usually do all that, If anything, I take my what do you call it?
Hickory Springs, are you in the squad on the squad page? I can put the link there for my phone.
Yeah, she should be.
Okay.
I think she is. I think she is.
I have these wipes I use for the mask, but I have this big long hole thing that hooks together, and then you shove it through the tubing, and it's taller than I am. It's really awkward to use, and I'm like
Huh.
standing in the shower trying to shove the brush in the thing. I don't know.
Sounds like the neighbors are fighting again. I know one thing, that is definitely free entertainment over there every day. And
Wow.
when she gets mad, she looks like one of those windsocks outside of a car lot. I just do. No way, popcorn? It's fun. And she gets
No,
mad.
she doesn't mean the chat. She means the
Squad page.
the
The
group.
reseller squad
I'm
group.
going to put a link there.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
maybe.
good, Beth. She said she got all her stuff deleted, so she's got plenty of space now. That's good. Glad to hear
That's
that.
awesome.
I'm trying to put it in there. It won't let me. There it goes. All right.
Yeah, those are actually good to have. But you should be replacing your cushion. I think your mask. I think you can get I can't remember. I think it's every 6 months.
It
You get,
depends
like,
on your insurance.
a new mask, right? And then, but that's pretty normal for insurance to cover a mask twice a year.
Yeah.
And then your cushion, you should get, several. I think you're supposed to change your cushion out like once a month. Like
Is
it's
it
been like,
the piece that goes around the plastic?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to order a new mask.
Because those lose their, their rigidness.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, even though they're soft, they're still, and then you get leaks, and then you're leaking, and then you don't wear it, and it's just this horrible.
It makes all kinds of weird noises.
Oh yeah. Gary Springs says I buy my supplies on the black market. They're way cheaper than the insurance. I believe it. Oh, Patty says one time a bounty hunter called, asking me info on my neighbor's daughter's girlfriend. That was kind of fun. Oh, boyfriend. Sorry.
Boyfriend.
Whoops. Don't want to start no rumors there, right? Oh my gosh. Good morning, Shelly. Oh.
Somebody stole 2 packs of cigarettes at work the other day.
Oh, there you go. Do you know who it was?
I have 3 suspects.
Oh.
And Sally's on the case.
Yep.
But there's a part of the company that takes care of that. And so Teresa's going to send it to them because she knows that she checked them on Monday. So she's going to give them video from Monday on after she checked them on. And then all they have to do is watch one cabinet because it came out of a carton.
Sneaky.
The rest of, this is the thing. They opened the carton and there was a taped end that was sticking out. And then the other end should have been closed. Because usually only one end gets opened if it does, from us pulling them out and stuff. And so the end of the carton that was in should have been closed, but instead it was missing 2 packs of cigarettes and pushed back in like it was and faced like it was full.
Right.
And then taped on the outside.
Don't you have cameras behind the counter where you can see that?
The what?
Don't you have cameras that face behind the counter so you can see somebody doing that?
Should be, yep.
Yeah, I would check.
I mean, definitely if somebody is over there and pulling out 2 packs, they should be able to see that.
Yeah.
So I asked Teresa, I said, so what happens if you catch them? And she says, they're done. She goes, there's no second chances.
Yep. Bye, Todd. Nashana says, has anyone ran into the items under designer John Richards? I can find the website of the newer items, and they bring good money. I just cannot find any ones listed for sale anywhere. Huh.
Yeah, John Richards, I think that one website, was it, or not website, but the TV show, QVC.
Yeah.
I believe they sold, I've sold John Richards stuff before.
Yeah, I have too. So just price it according to, what you would price something from, I would say probably a middle brand, and just kind of price it like that.
Yeah, it's not nothing too classy, but it's QVC stuff does good.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, it's 9:04. It's time to get to work. So I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, and get lots of sales today. Get lots of listings done, and we'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Guys.
Goodbye.